Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent, the sweetness of her breath. Serena.
Hello, everybody. My name is Taurus, and welcome to Serena, a semi-short horror
The
game.
photo is right there. Maybe I could have another look.
Maybe I will. Why can't I see her?
Why can't I see you more clearly?
I don't know.
Why can't I even remember?
You can't remember what she looks like? You have a picture of her.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors laughing, giddy as teenagers. It was truly like an enchanted time, like we were in a magic circle where no sorrow or pain could touch us. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as the guy who snapped this, our
how
host that
much
night,
dialogue is there gonna
used
be?
an actual film camera. It was a different world back
Dude, this camera? Film. Bro.
then. My love, we don't have...
Alright. Oh god. Okay. I clicked escape and sometimes that just brings you out of this whole game. But, yeah, hold on. God dang it. Oh my god. I'm trying to... Alright. Hopefully y'all can hear the game well enough. I'm trying to fix it, but for some reason this game is making where my mouse can't move far enough to fix it. So yeah, this is... well, I don't know if horror is the right word. It's creepy. It's sort of a mystery game where
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
serve
Serena
everything.
enjoyed spice in her life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points.
What am I, a loser? I want
The
spice.
furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
So y'all
Sometimes she
moved here
would
together?
Brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. Curious, sensual thrill.
That's hot. Go over. Ooh, creepy. Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Neum of the ice blue eyes. Ride with me, shed your mortal guise. Here's our mount, a snow white mare. Come always into my gardens fair. In the land of youth, ply your art. Ours shall be the cycle of days. Ours sun and sky and rainbow ways.
Come, love, with
Oh,
peace in
he
your
said
heart.
it.
It's based. Niav is of the Fey folk, the fair ones. Fairies. Weird mix of doggerel and artistry. The elemental imagery is evocative, but the language and structure are a bit quaint. Still, some lines jump out at you. I've always
for
been
me.
drawn to things that are kind of both good and bad at the same time. Maybe because that's so like life.
Sounds kind of depressing. I'm not much of a poetry guy.
Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else?
I'm not sure. How about we try opening it?
We use this trunk to store trinkets and papers, but I can't help thinking there's something of importance inside.
Well, then why don't you open it?
It's too painful. I want to, but not yet.
You got it, buddy. I'm here to serve you. Let's go over here then.
She made this with her own hands.
She made this?
She
Wow,
was really good.
it's pretty nice.
Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and
I
passion.
don't like the way I'm pointing out to everything. Alright. Let's check.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was.
Oh,
Far
God, why'd you have to say that? Ew.
For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this
Gross.
house. I never looked into it.
Well, aren't you handy?
She adored all things of
Christian man.
nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods.
So, oh wait, this is
She's
her side.
fairly
isn't it?
religious.
Oh, you're
me.
not.
I'm the cold and cynical bastard. But I don't remember that
You-
ever being an issue between us.
No. Look, I'm not saying anything about this kind of stuff, but Y'all seem like really like completely different people. So that could definitely help explain why something bad happened.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
I still don't know what happened between you, but I can tell from how pained this guy sounded that something bad happened. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. Go over here, go here.
The clock
Shut
is a
up,
trophy from
clock!
our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
I don't know. Watching it tick back and forth creeps me out.
It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm.
Okay, look, when I would go live in a cabin, right, I personally would want, you know, just to be able to be isolated with nature. You hear the sounds of the air, the birds, everything outside. It sounds great. At night there'd be crickets. This ticking constantly would kind of ruin it for me, right? Is that just me?
We used to keep a pitcher of water and a glass on this nightstand, but they're not here now.
Well, okay. I don't know what to say to that.
She's
Whoa.
special. Contradictory.
I think I accidentally
She
skipped the
didn't
first
mind
line
these,
of dialogue.
Actually, I think
Shows
she
you
was
her
into them too.
body art. All of it. Boobtastic interview with Morgan Bowner. I'm terrified of dolphins. Lesbian goats. I could believe that.
That looks interesting. You can always try it.
Ooh. She was freaky. So y'all did have a far out. I'm gonna hope that this right here isn't out enough to where I have to learn how to censor. It's educational. YouTube. Please. I don't think I'm gonna need to learn how to censor that, because it was pretty much all covered up. So,
Evidence, Serena's favorite perfume.
hopefully I don't need to learn how to censor for that.
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's.
Hey man, why worry about you? It's
Good.
nice.
I used it too when shaving.
But yeah, I've been learning how to edit, and once I get a better grasp on it, I'll start to, you know, actually do more editing and everything. But, yeah, I don't even know how to add
These keys are for
sensors
the
in.
cabin and the car.
I think I need to get, the Adobe editing, because I had it at one point, but then it was about to charge me
There's
for a
a
year,
strand of
and
blonde
I didn't
hair
know
in
if
the
I wanted
comb.
that yet, so I'm using Shotcut, which is free, but apparently it's a lot worse.
Dearest, how do I say any of this?
Oh god, this
I
is
like
so
your way
much.
with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily.
Sorry, but we have to listen to all
The hours I
this.
spent
I think
with
there's
you
a
when
second
we last
page
met
too.
are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us.
I hope y'all can
When
hear
we
her,
stepped into the crystal silence
because
of
she's
the
reading
snowy
all of
woods,
this.
away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
As a quick side note, halfway through that, I was finally able to make it louder. So hopefully y'all can hear.
And then you toppled us on the snow, you devil. We laughed and rolled around, my head already spinning from the wine and crisp, pure night air and the stillness all around. We lay back, and I gasped when I realized what I was seeing. The luminous starscape, like a vast velvet cloth sprinkled with powdered sugar, like it can only be seen in the countryside. I had tears in my eyes when I turned to you and we kissed, and it felt like the only moment in all of time, or outside time, and ours was the only spark that could ignite the universe. You gave me these moments. You complete me in ways I never knew to dream of. Let me be the one who makes sense of the confusion whenever you feel lost again. We can make our own world against the rest of the world if need be. Together we can silence all the demons, heal all the wounds. I love you. In eternity yours, Serena.
Aww. So she does like him. What happened?
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her.
Aww.
When she told me the soothing sound of her name.
Right now they sound so cute together. I can't wait to see how they were torn apart. Also, if there's a jump scare here, I'm gonna be terrified because this game is really offsetting.
So glad to meet you.
Okay.
My name is Serena.
Hello? I'm assuming
The
that
furniture
was her
came
name.
with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury,
Maybe I can look at her photo
but
again.
without her. The table is worn but sturdy, just like our relationship was. Or is.
I can see her!
just
I
don't
remembered
know
enough
anymore.
about her. She's not how I imagined her. I imagined a much smaller person, I gotta be honest. She's kind of scary? Is
The
that
guy
the
who
right word?
snapped this, our host that night, my love, we don't have a lot of. The guy who snapped
You
this,
don't say anything
our
about how you
host
can
that
find
night,
us.
used an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
What's happening? Serena? Did she look that sad a second ago? Why did the music get bigger? Why did the clock snap? Oh god, I'm getting goosebumps. Let me out!
Why? I should really stay. I prefer the darkness inside right now.
You're gonna regret that,
There's
aren't
nothing
you?
for me out there. This
Oh
door
God,
has
the
been
music.
creaking for years. One of the many things I promised I would fix.
This is a boy. This is a boy. I promise. I really hope that's a boy. Oh god. Crying? Get out. What are these sounds? That sounds like a knife being pulled. Did I kill her?
When did we let this window get so gunked up?
All of them are
There didn't
gunked
seem
up.
to be much reason to keep it clean.
Oh
Just
god,
overgrown
what
bushes
happened?
outside, brambles.
What is this?
Thistles.
This is horrifying. Why do you have this hung up? It's terrifying.
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you.
Please be good.
I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
Is she about to break up
I
with me?
almost have it. What was she trying to tell me?
I'm not sure.
The most comfortable spot. I can imagine her cuddling up all those moments we sat at this
Oh
table.
god, I'm
Laughing,
assuming this
smiling,
photo is my
simply
progression
looking in each
marker.
other's eyes.
She
Will
still
we
looks
have them
sad.
again someday?
I'm assuming that the way I know I'm progressing is if the photo keeps changing. And we're back to the calm. It faded out with her tears. Please tell me there's not a piece of dialogue for every single one of these.
Someone said, work and love are the only things that ever really happened to us. Was it Freud or Marilyn Monroe?
I don't know. Those are two very different people. It's really impressive that all these different authors have their books organized the exact same
I
way.
let my work destroy
same
my
font.
love. Writing was so all-consuming for me, yet I made so little headway in all this time.
You an author?
It all seems so meaningless now, drained of everything that made it worth reading in the first place.
God.
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
So something clearly happened between them that was devastating for him, and she's had to leave afterwards. Why can he not remember anything?
It's different. But that just... it can't be different.
So now he notices
Am I
they can
going
see it?
mad?
I think so.
Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that
Yeah,
night?
why does she look so sad, but you look
My love,
freakishly happy.
we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite
Oh God,
important.
what happened?
A lot of rarities and special editions here. I didn't lend out my Necronomicon, did I? No. Of course not.
Also, I really hope y'all can hear him, because he says every piece of dialogue that shows up at the bottom. And
Most of the books are mine, but all of hers are still here too.
Oh God, the camera is really jerky. I'm really sorry. This is a
lot of
pretty old game, I
rarities
gotta
and
be honest
special
with you.
edition. I didn't lend out my
Alright, what's this?
Necronomicon, did I? No. Without any activity, the corner feels cold and lifeless. This table has seen many happy times.
Oh my.
The meals we share, or when
Oh,
we
no.
just used to stay up late with a bottle of wine and
The
talk.
clock again.
Oh, how we talked.
Maybe the clock
I
is the
sure hope she
progress.
comes back soon. We can sit down and discuss our problems, like we
Sounds
always
nice.
did. We could always work things out.
Dude, she's mad.
The guy who snapped this?
Say
My love,
something.
we
I
don't
think
have
the
a lot
clock
of
is how I
photos of
know if
ourselves
it
as a couple.
progresses.
The guy who snapped this?
Dude, say
our
something.
host
Look at how
that night,
mad she looks
used
at you.
an actual film camera. It was a different world back then.
Oh God, is she gonna jump out and
Is
kill
there
me?
anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust?
Did you murder her, put her in this chest, and somehow forget about it?
I feel like I don't even have the strength to lift the
Dude,
lid.
I gotta know what's
What
inside
once
this.
gave me so much joy now fills me with unbearable sorrow.
Yeah, it's.
We
I'm
found
sad.
this trunk at a flea market, big
I
enough
don't-
for a lifetime
Stop
of mementos.
talking about like it's just nothing. Something important is happening here. This is a different poem than it was earlier.
Years passed, no tears fell, no death knell reached the golden shores they trod. Another love story without a happy ending.
Maybe this is why you, maybe you manifested this in your own life. You kept all these love stories that ended in heartbreak, and it got to you in
Time
your
works
life.
differently in the other world.
You're sealed away from the outside. Maybe this is
She's
what happened.
gone, and even then I just keep reading.
I guess he's not gonna
But
read.
it's always been my
Yes,
way
yes.
of looking for answers. My grandma introduced me to these old legends when I was just a kid, in between stories
Alright,
of what she could still
I'll read the
remember
rest of
of
the
her
poem.
childhood in the old country.
Years passed, no tears fell, no death knell reached the golden shores they trod. Here dwelled once mortal and god, oisin of flesh, neom of the fey, till reason's light brought disarray. But broke through imagination's shell are all my earthly loves beyond recall, cried oisin, lost, lost as I am in thrall. Yep, that definitely does sound sad.
Our
See-
dining table. Quite modest.
Dude,
but
I'm
if it ain't
begging
broke,
you,
don't fix
please talk about how she looks angry.
it. My love.
God dang it. Dude, you're freaking me out that you're not noticing that.
I have this gut feeling that I shouldn't leave just yet.
Alright.
Could you take this out
Oh
and
my
beat it,
God.
love? It's getting a bit dusty.
She scared me.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us.
Alright. Is this one of the ones where I just have... Is this
I
a
know
game?
it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
I think this is one of the games where I have to keep checking everything. And just wait until something changes. Nothing. There's gonna be something there eventually.
I can almost feel her hair tickling my neck. The
Yeah, just need to
intoxicating smell of her
Exhaust this
skin.
dialogue.
My light's busted again. Can I come over to your side and read?
Let's face it, her reading material was shallow, to say the least.
Wow, you and your picky sense as an author.
Don't let the bedbugs bite. I'm the only one allowed to do the biting here.
Dude, what'd you do to screw this up? Like, I gotta be honest, she didn't look that great, but neither did you, and you don't sound like that great of a person, I gotta be honest. But
Dust
how did you mess this up?
everywhere. The amount of dust on it might make me... Is it possible there were times I was dismissive of her beliefs without even realizing it? I don't think so.
Oh god, the clock's
Memory
starting
can
to
be so
music again.
stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things.
say? You were just like, did I somehow offend her without realizing it? And then you say stupid, feeble woman with her menial things.
It was she who didn't deserve me.
Oh,
I wouldn't waste
God,
my
we're
intellect
reaching
on
a
this
turning point.
sublunary distraction.
Did you kill her?
She probably cared more for this plant than she cared for
See,
me.
that kind of thinking is the problem. If she cared so much about the plant, why would she just shove it in the
All of
dresser?
these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about them. It's just a book.
Wow, that's bad.
What good will reading a fairy tale do me?
It's not a fairy tale.
God has never been there for me when I needed comfort. Why would he want to go out of his mysterious ways to help me now?
Look, man, you need help, whether it's religious or just...
I torture myself trying. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Yeah, I can tell. Will you take a look at that picture now? That looks even better than
She's
before.
angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb. Beyond it.
Dude, what
Lying
happened?
to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that?
Was she actually, or do you just think that? Did that?
I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot.
To who?
I hate her so much.
You hate
All
her?
of this-
What happened?
These pathetic souvenirs from our relationship.
Chest?
They're all lies.
Chest. Oh, he opened it.
It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk.
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, that used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once,
Oh God,
but a
this is
memory
the
is not the
breakup
thing
letter,
itself.
isn't it?
You're
Or
very good at
divorce.
letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation. Because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me with your magic and with wine in equal measure, and I was taken in like the lost little girl I was. Do you realize all the pain you've caused me? They say if you have to ask whether someone loves you, you already know the answer. Protestations to the contrary can no more convince me any more than I can make my own mother or father draw breath again. Your aloofness tells a different story. I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even accompany me in my time of need, something broke. Or maybe it happened long ago, but I never saw it so clearly before, even after everything. I don't make you feel comfortable? Really? That's all you have to say? I won't waste any more life waiting for things that'll never come. Of course, that's what you expect me to do. Play the good wife so no one will laugh at you for being the failure you are, to shield you from the truth of your existence. Lost in your books and vapid verse, blithely drifting into the mists of time, as if not even a footnote when you could be raking at it if you'd only used your words for anything other than personal indulgence. You talked and talked about your path, the winter blueness of my eyes, all that nonsense. And the years rolled by, the seasons came and went, on, you pursuing your dreams that will never be, lost in your damned words, looking for clues you'll never find. I'm sure you're doing it even now with your rotting books. You took the best years of my life, and gave only empty words in return. We've gone as far as we can, and something's got to give. Us.
Oh God. It went from eternal years, Serena, to just the first letter of name. Well, you know, there's two sides to every story. I don't have much of the context. I've got what I pieced together from both their testimonies. And, I don't know who was more at fault. But I'm just gonna go with the first thing I said. and they didn't seem like that compatible to begin with. And while, yes, it's all good to pursue relationships with someone that you love, regardless of, well, no, it's good to pursue relationships with someone that you love, but you also do need to think seriously about if you're going to start a life solely together in the woods. You need to be sure that y'all are compatible, not just that you like each other. And yeah, I don't think they got that far before this. I don't think they realized how different they were. I think he pushed her away because he didn't realize how much more he cared about his career than her. And I don't think she realized what exactly she was giving up at that moment by coming with him. I think both of them made a mistake here. This is why you should date someone for a good while before you marry them. I would say you should try living together for a while before you marry. Anyways, I have to really quickly go throw my clothes in dryer. In a bit over an hour I have to go to work. Hopefully I have enough time to start uploading this video before I have to go. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's continue with this horribly depressing story. Is he not gonna say anything?
A shrine to
He
naivety.
didn't say anything.
I don't see anything else of value. I should just destroy this useless junk. But not even the venom inside me gives me strength. The jewelry box. What is it doing here? I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
What do you mean, what is it doing here? Why'd you grab it? Hello? Why is that so important? Excuse me, you were saying something about her jewelry box? What'd you do with it?
Why torture myself trying to remember?
What'd you do with the jewelry box? Why is it such a big deal that it's here? Oh god.
Sunlight. Birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope. No chance of anything. The light is so dim here. Makes me want to chop down every tree outside.
Good grief.
There's only a limited
This guy's
window of
deep into
opportunity for
depression.
everything. And I wasted my...
Aw, come on, man. Don't think about that. You can always
That
bounce back.
incessant noise. I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now.
Let me guess. You're
It can't
not the
keep the time
energy.
for 5 minutes straight. Chimes completely at random and never stops making that infernal noise. But hey, guess who thought it was so cute? This thing has caused me more sleepless nights than I care to remember. No wonder I'm going crazy. I'm too upset to even think straight.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
When did the place get so out of hand? I hate dust, and so did she, but here's a whole freaking cake of it. If I kicked the nightstand, the dust would billow up and swallow me like a desert storm. I hate her so much.
I'm covering it up with my little hand thing. The one on the right is definitely
I
more
couldn't
covered
care
up.
less about the damn thing. Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Well, two can play at that game. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry, even. Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway.
I'm sorry I'm not saying much, but I'm really interested in seeing where this goes.
I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life.
Dude, clearly she did care
High
about you, at
blood
least at
pressure.
one point.
What a load of bull. I've never felt better in my life.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
Yeah.
All of these... I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done a number on me.
I think he
She
shouldn't
never
blame her
descended to
for all
criticizing
these
my looks,
problems.
though. Even when we fought, even when
need
my
to take your
hairline started
medication, I
going.
think.
It was a sore point for me.
So yeah, she never started criticizing your looks. That's
My
nice.
thoughts are all over the place. Get it together, damn it.
Dude, you need to
I
take your
couldn't care
medication.
less about this damn
You
thing.
definitely sound like you have
How could I have been so blind? Her vanity. Always fixing her hair before bed.
What?
Doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I
Yes.
have wanted her to be some frump? I'm too angry to even care.
At least the last few things, he seems to be recognizing that he...
All she cared
Is-
about was herself
never
all
mind.
along. Her needs, her feelings. That's all that ever mattered to her. What about mine?
I was gonna say that he started to seem like he understood she did care about him, and he just isn't being fair to her. But then he said it's all her fault, and what about his feelings? It doesn't seem like he ever really considered her feelings. I think this guy needs his medication, his high blood pressure is making him irrational, and he's not considering that the blame falls on him just as much, and possibly more, than on
I
her.
torture myself trying to remember.
Look, sometimes things just don't work out in relationships. You can't spend the rest of your life torturing yourself. You gotta...
She once
Climb
told
back
me
up on the
how
horse, you
I
know?
supposedly used words to fool her somehow, but what did she think this stuff was? Natural?
Are you saying you lied to her, but you don't think that it is... that you think she's just as bad because she had perfume on?
How was I supposed to react when she used this anyway? She knew I loved her. It's not like we have to say it over and over again.
Look, it's nice for people to say they love each other.
The smell of this disgusts me. So many lies,
I
so
doubt
much
she left it
deceit.
here to see.
She
to
probably
spite.
left it here just to spite me.
So she has
Too
left at
upset
this
to even
point.
think straight.
And luckily her body was not in there. It might be in the big part of the dresser though. I don't know.
And then you toppled us on this. Dearest.
So you're not gonna say anything about the nice letter. Nothing I can click on. Nothing. Can I open this up?
I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and
Disease-ridden?
burn them. Everything she wore, just to lure me in.
Do you think
Not
so?
even these violent impulses give me the strength I need to open the armoire. What is wrong with me?
'Cause you're a mixture of depressive and high blood pressure
I
and
hate her so much.
paranoid, and you're not, no wonder you're not energetic. I think you're just sitting here ever since she left.
It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand.
So change
We
it
don't
for the
have
better.
any more light bulbs. I'm sick of this thing anyway. We're chipping away at what little money we have because of a piece of junk.
All of these... I couldn't care. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even... All the real color faded from it long ago.
What do you mean it looks nice?
It must be full of dust mites. I should burn it.
Oh god, I don't like
I
all
told
this
her the
talk
rug
about
was
burning.
fine work. Like I know anything about handicrafts. But it's what the Empress wanted to hear, wasn't it? I hate her so much.
This guy needs help. He needs this medicine. Why did the floorboard creak like that? Oh god, another poem.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right.
Do you ignore them?
Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Mananon. What was it? Mocklur?
Changeable man, insolent wretch, who wasn't made the first overtures, named love unending as time endures, even as we rode across my father's realm. The mystic sea banished thy poet's helm. Know this, scribe in thy final sketch, spell thy love without fault to the fey, or end thy life with feet of mortal clay.
Scholars say Niav's divine father, Mananon, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha Danan.
I don't know anything about this or what you're saying, but at
All
least
of
you have an interest
these
in something.
pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I
Anything
couldn't
else about
care.
the
Why
jewelry
torture
box?
myself
I
trying
sit
to
here on the
remember. I'm too upset to even think straight.
I think you need to just calm down.
Sit down. We need to talk.
Oh,
When
God.
did it go so wrong? This was supposed to be a... We weren't
The
supposed
paintings
to
y'all
fight
hung up
here.
are horrifying still.
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
I hate her so much.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about any of this. Does that
All
even
of
matter?
these...
She looks matter.
The truth is, I could have used this spice to get some of her abominations down my throat.
Come on, man.
She never had any sense for balancing a meal. It was either spicy hot or cringeworthy bland. Almost empty. So typical of you, Serena. Not one limit.
What?
I couldn't care less.
Yes, go ahead and empty the whole salt shaker on your meal. I hope you choke.
She was always yammering about the salt, feigning concern about my blood pressure. Should have emptied this into her lying throat till she vomited.
The heck? She did.
If she were here,
I
I'd rub salt into her wounds, all right, just like she's rubbed salt into mine.
I promise you, man. I swear, from how it sounds, she did love and care for you at the
Why
time.
torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves.
Oh my God.
My
you
wife
just
has
pick out
no
every one of
indulgence
her
given
faults,
except
don't
what
you?
comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. William Blake. Never those dry, blackened omelets again. Good riddance. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
I'm trying to get
I
through
want
as
to hurl
much
the whole
dialogue
damn
as I
lot
can.
into the lake. Or just tear at the pages until the wind sweeps them away.
I don't know what to say through a lot of these. It's just I'm just observing it. I don't know what to
Some of these started to
say.
mildew long ago.
I
Nothing
don't know
gold
what I can do to
stay.
help him at this point.
Frost.
I think he
Oh,
needs to
those
take his
words,
medicine.
Those damn words. My whole life's been
And he
consumed by
probably
them.
needs a therapist.
Now I have none left to say. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Are all the books done?
I hate her
Yeah.
so much. This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
Is this where y'all finally?
I've been
finish
trying
up?
so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter?
So,
Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
All of these
oh God.
pathetic souvenirs from our relationship,
God.
they're all lies. It's like looking into my own soul right now. Did I see shadows move? No. Just my
Uh-oh.
imagination. It's like the whole
Something
world is
coming.
against me. Even my mind is playing tricks on me.
Oh God.
I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
I don't understand the pain.
I feel like throwing this chair through the window.
What is that stain?
That would just make me even angrier. Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces.
Yeah, that's
It's
definitely.
wobbly and
He
off
definitely has
balance,
high blood pressure.
just like she
angers-
was.
angers.
Especially that night. Why torture myself trying to remember?
True friends. Oh god.
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did and all the things she said?
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
Every few lines, he'll like start to sound like he's upset by his own actions, but then he'll just throw it all away.
Too
by getting
upset
mad
to
at
even
her.
think straight.
I
I hate her so much.
don't know what else to click on.
All of this,
Nope.
these pathetic. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Oh, jewelry box is
Why
there.
torture myself trying to remember.
Oh. Oh god.
I remember how happy these made her. She
Those
smiled.
earrings.
That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything?
Why can't he remember anything?
She loved her trinkets more than she loved me. Right? I'm too upset to even her wedding ring or mine. But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no.
Please know what?
It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No. It can't be true.
What do you mean it can't be true? I thought you knew that she left you.
No. No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from
You
this
didn't do
nightmare.
what? Did you kill her? Or do you mean you didn't treat her badly?
I hate her so much.
What do you mean that you hate her so much?
All of this, these pathetic. I couldn't. Why torture myself trying to remember?
What do I click on now? Is there a new poem? Nope. What do I do?
Too up. I hate her. All of this. These,
What do I do?
I couldn't care less about. Why torture myself trying to remember?
I'm assuming I don't need to look at the porn mag again.
I'm too upset to even think straight.
What am I supposed to? There's gotta be
I
something
hate
I'm
her.
missing.
All of this. These pathetic souvenirs from.
Where are you going? Oh, that's
Okay.
rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. Unless
Yeah.
she was the one who left. I couldn't care
If
less
she
about
left,
this
had these
damn thing.
keys.
Why torture myself trying to remember?
Dear. And then you.
Um. Um. I heard something.
Too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much.
Oh god. Oh god. Dude, that was totally like a horror setup, right? Ah! Ah!
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Don't worry. It's all covered. We spent much time here.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time?
Fire will do it.
It's been months since you.
What is happening?
My God. What is this?
Do y'all hear a conversation?
It
It sounds
happened.
like it's me and her talking.
It's already rotten beyond
Did y'all
recognition.
kill her?
But how much time has
Did
passed?
you kill her? Did y'all kill someone together?
It's dry and
How
withered.
long has this been here?
A body takes at least weeks to.
You hear that conversation outside,
how
right?
long has it been? I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't.
Is that her and someone else
Do I have
outside?
brain damage?
Oh god.
It's all
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
What happened? I can't do
fire will
anymore.
do it.
Oh, thank god it didn't move. Is there someone else?
Those noises sound like more than one person.
Okay, he heard it too.
Who can it be? The police?
Open the door
Are they
and
coming
look.
for me? I deserve it, but I want to see who it is first. There's something about those voices. I must know.
The window.
The window.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure
I
nothing
already
like
heard
this
this
would
part.
happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
What?
Fire will do it.
What?
You think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry. It's all covered. He spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the
What?
kerosene.
Why are you burning it? Why are you bulldozing it? Who are you? Why is she okay? No. No, let me get to the window.
Oh shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it.
Is it
Why
on
did you do
fire?
that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
Oh. No.
No.
No. No.
Like this?
No.
Please.
No.
No. Oh. Please.
Let me out.
Let me go.
Oh, Jesus. That's it? What happened? Why did they burn it? Why? That was her, right? That had to have been her. That was definitely her and some guy. It couldn't have been her father because she said something bad happened to her parents and they weren't around anymore. Was that her new guy? Why were they bringing the bulldoze? Why'd they burn it? Oh my god, I don't understand. Okay, the screen is black now. I exited the game. Well, that was Serena. Yeah, wow. Wow, that was, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. I'm not fully sure the moral of the story, but they murdered that person. If she was still outside, or was he dead the whole time? Is it one of those? Is it one of those things where he's dead the whole time and he just doesn't know it and he's reliving it through? Is that his purgatory and then he goes to hell or something? I don't know. I'm gonna be thinking about this for the whole time I'm at work. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. And my next episode after these little side episodes will be going back to Dead Space. I just wanted to get some one-offs done before I go to work today. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my other ones. And I'll see you all later. So, bye-bye.